We are in.
Hey everyone, we're live on Instagram, Facebook, and the website, and now we are also live on TikTok. I am Casey Ford. Welcome to the Shop LC live stream. We are back where it all started, with me at least, with Tanzanite. I've got 2 hours of amazing deals on Tanzanite. My first live stream a few months ago was Tanzanite, and I'm feeling so much more informed, so much more confident. I've got so much more experience doing this now, so I'm glad to have a second crack at one of the most amazing gemstones that Shop LC has to offer. And we're going to start with a very, very affordable piece for you to be able to get your feet wet in. Okay, so if you are on Facebook, if you are on Instagram, you're going to comment sold 101 if you are interested in this ring, or for whatever number I call out for the item that I happen to be displaying at that moment. When you comment sold whatever the number is, all that means is that we're going to send you a DM directly to you so that you can click on it, take you to our website so you can complete the purchase just like you would at any other company. So it's nice and simple. We've got some beautiful pieces I couldn't resist but put on this men's ring as soon as I saw it on our display off to my side here. But we are kicking off with the Tanzanite Love Knot ring. Ooh, actually, yes, well, he has this up as well for us. We got Else behind the scenes doing all the clicks and the clacks and the bloops and the making everything happen behind the scenes. So thank you to Elias. But we are also having our Holiday Spectacular sweepstakes. Go to shoplc.com. That's us, Shop LC. On that main landing page, click off to your right, and then you're going to see the Holiday Spectacular Sweepstakes, a big black box that says Enter Now. Go ahead and click Enter Now. Fill out the form. You can enter every single day between now and November 23rd, and each day we're giving away a different prize. Today we're giving away an Opatra Dermalite Therapy device valued at over $200. And a second winner, our runner-up, will also receive a $100 Shop LC gift cards or store credit. So take advantage of that. You can enter once a day, as many days as you like throughout the duration of the event. We got all kinds of neat things. We got an air fryer, we got a speaker, we have fans, we have headphones, we have different pieces of jewelry, all kinds of fun stuff. Part of Shop LC's Holiday Spectacular Sweepstakes. So get involved. All you have to do is provide some information, the information that we need so that we can send your prize to you once you win. So check that out. Be sure to. Okay, right back into our beautiful Tanzanite Love Knot ring. This one features some white zircons in it. Yeah, I got the phones facing me today so I can see what you see and I can show it off a little bit better. I love it when we do it this way. Tanzanite and white zircon for a total of 65 points, nearly 2/3 of a carat, and a love knot ring. That's rhodium plating over 925 sterling silver. We have sizes 5, size 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So a wide variety of sizes available to you in this beautiful design. Yes, we have a trilliant cut. That's kind of that rounded triangle shape in your Tanzanite. You're going to see a wide variety of price points in Tanzanite today. You're going to see a wide variety of colors of Tanzanite, ranging from a little bit more entry-level Tanzanite all the way up to some big, deep, bold quad A's like I have in this men's ring. That's very weighty. I just couldn't resist putting that on my pinky as soon as I saw it. But yes, we're going to go into teacher mode and show you your design right up here in the TV behind me. As I was saying, you've got your trilliant cut Tanzanite. But then you have all these round cut zircons, 40 round cut zircons to be precise. 3 bezel set there, 3 more for a total of 9 bezel set, round cut white zircons, and then several more prong set along the tassels and the loops of your love knot, your little bow in your design. It's not going to get untied because it is made out of precious metals. And this one's amazing because your everyday low price at Shop LC for this ring, and a very reasonable one at that, is $89.99. But here's what I haven't told you yet. You're watching the live stream with me, Casey Ford. That means that you're going to be able to use a Live25 discount code at checkout. So when you're checking it on our website, just enter Live25, where the promo code is, and that's going to give you an additional 25% off. That's going to be available for every single item that I'm presenting in my show today. And that's going to take your price on this ring all the way down to $67.49. $67.49 for Tanzanite. Let me back up and tell you a little bit more about this gemstone, Tanzanite. It is a single source, single generation gemstone. It was discovered in 1967 in the foothills of Mount Kilimanjaro by Maasai tribes people as they were scouring the lands after a brush fire. And they found this gemstone pretty much scattered around throughout the ground from where some different shrubs and so on had burnt away. They don't expect it to be mined for much longer. The mines have actually not been operating. There's some small independent things. I mean, we're talking about a guy who's miraculously been finding these like big hunks of tanzanite in his backyard. But the mine is not really in production. We sent a film crew there earlier this year, back in, I believe it was March or April, possibly May. But they went out there and they didn't even end up going into the physical mines because nothing was coming out of the mines. And we just didn't see much point into having somebody go down into that mine if nothing was coming out. But I was lucky enough to have the opportunity to go visit the Tanzanite mines back in 2012. And I did go into the mines because they were still producing back in that time period.
Here is that video.
Ooh, and Elias is on the spot pulling up all the videos here. Okay, yeah, I was there with Dion, our host Dion. I'm sure you know her if you watch our live 24/7, 365 broadcast. That's the minecart. That's actually the back of my head as we're going down a quarter mile into that minecart. To get down, and they're only deeper where they had been mining today before it just gets harder. You go deeper and deeper into these little avenues, these little nooks and crannies into the earth, and what you're pulling out, it's harder to get it out. The quality isn't what it used to be of what's coming out of there. It's a lot of watch your step, and then from getting down to where the minecart lets you off, you're walking deeper down, holding onto these cables. And you just keep going and going and going. And it's a graphite mine as well, so the walls are kind of the shimmery, sparkly color almost. It's but you know, your hands get dirty very quickly touching anything down there. But it was the adventure of a lifetime. I loved being there, but it was such a stark contrast. I remember when there's those sparkly walls I was telling you about. But when we sent that film crew out there, I was part of the film crew filming here. That wasn't abundantly clear. I was talking them up so much. I said, it's going to be so exciting. You're going to have such a great time. You're going to see so many. And then they came back and they were like, Casey, it was nothing like it was when you were out there in 2012. So that's where we get to, as I said, single source. It's the only place in the world where you can find this gemstone. The single generation portion of it means that it's going to be mined out within a single generation. There's not much left to be found. There's nowhere else it's going to be found. I've spoken with a gemologist and geologist, Robert Gessner, who just said that the particular geological conditions and timing and everything from when the vanadium got into this material that gives it its bluish violet color, it's just not something that geologically occurs anywhere else. So we're not going to find this anywhere else. So to be able to get Tanzanite for under $90, which was the standard price on this ring, then to take your 25% off to get it down to $67.49. Oh, and by the way, we also have budget pay. Budget pay means that you can split this into 4 equal payments over the course of 4 months. It's sometimes 5, but this one's only going to be 4. But come on, your monthly budget payment would be $16.87. I pay a lot more than that for most of my streaming services that I subscribe to, so that's nothing. And this is going to last you forever. Tanzanite, Trillium got a fancy cut. I wanted to start with this one just because it's such a great entry-level piece to get to know Tanzanite and to say that you own it, to say that you own such a rare, precious, exotic gemstone. We have coming up next, actually, a ring, and then we're going to have a pendant right after that. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I mean something by that. You'll know. I'll let you in on the secret shortly enough. Okay, this little chart too shows you the different color abundance of your Tanzanite. And once we get to you can see these little certification cards I have on some of these. Those are going to be our graded AAA and quadruple A color gemstones that account for less than 5% or less than 2% of the total draw that's coming out of the mine. And not much is coming out of the mine anymore at all. Pleochroism. Oh wow, we got so much information in these videos that my team produces. I'll hold off on pleochroism until we get to one of our higher color graded ones where I can actually rotate it around. But again, this is your love nut piece. This is going to be one of the most affordable pieces that we tend to have. Actually, I'm noticing on our website now as well. As I said, you can comment sold 101. If you're on TikTok, you can just click where that shop is right along the bottom. If you're watching on the website, you're basically already there. Same thing. Click the column off to the side. But we have different cuts of the gemstone in the center of this design with the love nut. Oh wait, that's for the next set coming up. My mistake. But either way, amazing price. Amazing piece.
Now we do have a quick shout out. We have Sunny Day for Me Too.
Sunny Day for Me Too.
Yes, TikTok.
What are these?
Giving us a shout out there, asking what are these? And I love Tanzanite.
Well, they are Tanzanites, and that's good for you, Sunny, because you love Tanzanite, and I think you're going to love the price on these ones as well. But Sunny, if you're interested in any of these, let me know, and I'll make sure that we get to them. Like I said, we're going to start with some of our really awesome entry-level affordable pieces. Then I want to move up to some of our supreme luxury, like the men's ring I just happen to be wearing because it fits me quite nicely. But we also have some other triple and quadruple A graded. So you can see the whole range of color, that I'm able to present here, and I'm really proud that I have such a variety of different price points, different shapes, different designs, different...
They are asking what is our largest we have.
Ooh, what is the largest we have? Elias, can you help me out with that?
Yes,
it's probably, it's either the Asher in my hand, I'm guessing, or it's going to be one of these with the Colombian emeralds.
It'll be our Colombian emerald ones, actually.
The ring and the, well, they look like they're both the same round cut.
We have the pendant sitting at 6 grams, and then, or I mean at 4 carats, and then we have the ring sitting at 4.22 carats as well.
You're talking total gem weight. Let me just get this absolutely correct for you. Okay, we have a 3.26 round cut quad A Tanzanite in this ring, and then it's just a couple points shy in this pendant at 3.24 carats. Those are both 9mm round cuts. 9mm round cuts is part of our Rhapsody collection, so those are set in platinum. We will get to those probably a little bit shortly.
Yes.
If you want to go big and go home, or stay home, watch from the comfort of your own home.
They did mention they have a 14 karat trillium pendant with
Ooh.
diamonds, and then an 8 carat ring. Ooh, they are rolling in
Wow,
style.
you really are rolling in style, Sonny. I love the sound of those ones. 14 carats, that's a big one. That almost sounds like that may come from our Chairman's Vault collection. But to that point too, it'll take me forever to pull up on my phone, but when I got to go to the mines, I got to hold this, I think it was a 45 carat loose rough, but I haven't seen anything like that in so long. So I'm so glad that you've had the opportunity to, get in on something 14 carats. Was that from us at Shop LC? I'd like to imagine it was, or else I imagine you probably paid maybe a little bit too much for it. But so glad to have you watching with us, Sonny. We'll get to anything that you're interested in, but I got so much to get to, and I want to talk about our ring and our pendant. It's a Texas twofer. That was my little wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Mm-hmm. These are not two separate presentations. You will get them both. You will get the ring. And this is the one I started getting ahead of myself on, where I happen to have the pair cut iterations of these in studio. But if you comment Sold 102 and end up at our website, you can see that we have different shaped designs of these, whether it be the pair, the oval, trilliant, or marquise, it appears to be. But I'm only going to be presenting the pair, but if you're interested in the other shapes, you can go there, or you can speak to our personal shopper. And actually, Sonny, if you're interested in a particularly large piece, I know we have larger things in our inventory, I just don't have them out here with me. If you really want to go big, if you're looking for a huge, large spot, go ahead and call our personal shoppers at 888-835-2237. Personal shoppers, 888-835-2237. They're in the same building as me. They're not robots. They're not AI. They're not overseas. I could go so the opposite side of the building, but I could walk over there and shake their hand right now. But they, let them know that you're looking for a big giant Tanzanite or whatever you have in mind, and they will take care of you. They will make sure that they help you find whatever you might have any desire to look at. Our inventory in our vault is right over there. We are pretty good at Tanzanite. It's just kind of our specialty as a company at Shop LC. We got in and maintained very strong relationships with the mine, starting from very early, and we've never let up. So that's why we have the access that we have. And we're able to provide these amazing low prices on Tanzanite as well, because we do most of our manufacturing in-house at our factories in Jaipur, India, which is the jewelry manufacturing capital of the world. So they get manufactured there, they get shipped straight to our warehouse, which is to my left. They come right out here to me to present to you, and you get that live 25 discount, and you get beautiful, amazing Tanzanite. But let's get back to this. You have 1.15 carats total between your Tanzanite and your white zircons. Your white zircons, let me use my ruler here and go into teacher mode. Surrounding in a halo around your pair cut Tanzanites on both the pendant and your ring. The chain right now is just for display purposes, and then you have more along the bail of your pendant and along the shoulders of your ring. White zircons, one of the oldest gemstones formed in this planet. Do not confuse it for zirconia. They are natural. They are the real deal. These are also set in sterling silver with a rhodium overlay. Rhodium is part of the platinum family of metals. It's just a nice, luxurious, bold metal that we coat your 925 nickel-free sterling silver with. So we've gone above and beyond with this one. Your everyday low Shop LC price on this one is $79.99. But you're not going to pay that today. You've been listening to me. You've been listening about that Live 25 discount code. So when you take advantage of that, your price is going to go all the way down to $59.99. Wow. I mean, to get a set of Tanzanite, to get the pendant and the ring, perfectly matching. I mean, just look at how well that matches. I mean, that's not the most. I'm making sure that those two tanzanites are positioned as close to one another as they possibly can be. They're practically kissing right now. And then you can even split that into 4 budget payments of $14 or $15, let's call it $15 even a month for 4 months. Again, I mean, you probably are paying that for a subscription service that you're not even using. You can use one of those services to figure out which one you're not even using right now. Cancel that, and then this is practically paid for already. And this is also a very well-reviewed piece. We had Jane P. write into our website, gave it a 5-star review, saying it's going to be a gift, but it is pretty. So I think Jane was thinking about holding on to one of these. Well, Jane, you could have gotten one for yourself too, or gotten one of the other shapes. Then Elaine H. also gave us a 5-star review, saying, I love both pieces. And then we had Louise, loves her Tanzanite ring. So yeah, Laura also wrote in. She got the Marquise style of it. She said, very, very nice. Yeah, she wanted the best place to buy her Tanzanite and her moissanite. This doesn't have moissanite, but we have a lot of amazing moissanite options on our website. But yes, she has discovered that Shop LC is her shopping destination for Tanzanite and moissanite. And yes, those really are two of our, if I say so myself, specialty gemstones that we love to offer and that we love to take the prices down and make sure that you enjoy them. Okay, now that we had two very
Peak of luxury.
very affordable, very incredible sterling silver pieces. Just want to make sure everybody could get a taste of Tanzanite if they so chose. Now we're going to move on to our Luxoro collection in 10 karat yellow gold. And as we move on to that, well, let me find it first before I try to talk and chew bubblegum at the same time here. I remember this one from my first Tanzanite show. I remember this one with the old cut and with the Boyaca Colombian emeralds on the shoulders, as it shows up behind me here. But here, I'm going to show it off this way, just so you can see the kind of depth of the color in this. So this is graded AAA color. AAA color Tanzanite, Luxoro 10 karat yellow gold. Luxoro is one of our internal brands. It just means that it's our 10 karat and 14 karat gold. And then, well, here we go. Oh, pop it up behind me right now. Okay, so then you have your 6 round cut Boyaca Colombian emeralds on the shoulders, giving you a bold pop of green that I'm not used to seeing alongside Tanzanite. And then these are, of course, diamonds. 8 on each shoulder. Oh, today, talk about attention to detail. Even though this is in yellow gold, the prong setting for your diamonds, those are white gold prongs. Or maybe they did do like a rhodium flash on them or something like that. But either way, they wanted to make sure that the prongs are the same color as the gemstones that they're containing. So that's really just a nice, beautiful attention to detail. I'm sure that we really do go above and beyond when we're designing our jewelry and manufacturing it in our in-house facilities so that we can cut out the middlemen and bring those savings directly to you. Anyways, now that we're up into that graded AAA, I mean, just look at the depth of that color. Just look at the depth of that color, and that's 20 points of the Boyacas. Actually, I want to get the calibration on this.
Here you go. Tanzanite.
On the Tanzanite itself. Okay, here we have it. It's an 8.5 by 6.5 millimeter, 1.72 carat, AAA graded Tanzanite at the center. So that's the star of the show. I know because it's going to be all Tanzanite, I got a little carried away and excited about your accent stones, because that's what's going to be different about so many of your pieces. But really, let's not take the light, let's not take the shine away from wow. Look at the color in that one. Look at the color in that. And this is one too where it's showing me a regular price of $1,600 on our website. But then that was been crossed out and slashed down to $1,279 because this one's on clearance for some reason. Don't ask me why. I just do the presenting. But then, any other place? Okay, whoa. This one's on clearance price, so we can't go any lower than that. I mean, it's already the clearance price. That's what you're going to get, right? Wrong. Live 25 still applies to items on clearance, so long as it is in the live stream show. Use Live 25. That's going to take the price of your Luxoro 10 karat yellow gold AAA color Tanzanite ring down to $959.99. $959.99. So under $1,000 for Tanzanite and gold and Colombian emeralds, some of the most sought after emeralds on the planet. And you can even, this one we offer on 5 budget pays. So with 5 budget payments, that takes it down to $192 per month for 5 months so that you can finance your beautiful ring. No interest, no fees involved. Oof, it's just a really stunning ring. And it's also a well-reviewed ring. I love having these reviews from our shoppers. We had Sherry K. She says, I bought this stunning Luxoro AAA Tanzanite and Boyaca Colombian emerald ring, and it far exceeded her expectations. The Tanzanite is beautiful. but the Colombian emerald stole her heart. See, Sherry's doing a better job than I am out here. She's so much more eloquent about this. At Shop LC prices, she actually has Colombian emeralds and AAA Tanzanite. Highly recommends it. Thank you so much. And then Carol also bought the pendant. I mean, maybe out of the pendant here, but she also has the ring. Definitely, like she's practically quoting me now. Tanzanite definitely takes center stage, but the Colombian emeralds really stand out, and the design is amazing. Kudos to your design team. I will let them know, Carol, because yes, I've definitely seen our design team up their game. They were already top of the top, but I've just seen them really go above and beyond, particularly this last year, by bringing all that more attention to detail. Trying to show this to both cameras. I got two different phone cameras out here I'm trying to present to at the same time, so trying to do my best. Oh, we got Sonny back saying he now wants to wear theirs. So beautiful, likes the deep blue purple color. Yes. Speaking of that, I wanted to get back to that trichroic quality that we were talking about earlier. So it's trichroic or pleochroic. Tri, three, pleo, many. Either way, multiple chroma color. Just kind of, I don't want to take you all the way through the like Greek and Latin background of it. But it means that depending on what angle you're looking at this from, here, I'm going to pull up, what's the best prop I can use right now for this? I was going to grab my coffee mug, but then realized I would just spill my coffee all over myself. I'm just going to use the ruler. Okay, so imagine this is your gemstone. And when you look at it front on, like you're reading the ruler, you're going to get that standard blue color that you're seeing. But then, if you rotate it and look at this edge of it, you're going to see it more of the purple-violet flashes. Then, if you turn it on its thinnest angle, if you look at it from this direction, you're going to see red color passing through it. So when you see the light passing through your Tanzanite, and when you sometimes wonder if it was kind of a trick of the eye when you see that little red flash, no, that wasn't a trick of the eye. That was really just the light passing through your Tanzanite, hitting from a different angle, and showing you some of those deeper purples, showing you some of that red, besides just that base color of your blues, but deep dark blues at that. Yeah, I mean, imagine looking at it from this angle, then from that top angle, and then from the, ooh, here we go. This is great. You can see that whole gradient, although it wouldn't really, but that's all on the same surface area. And you see these big hunks of rough that they're holding there, but by the time they actually cut those down, as you can see, to get to the shape, the beautiful shape that has all the color, all the clarity that you're looking for, you lose so much in that process from those big hunks that they were working with. And I haven't seen hunks like that coming out of the mine in ages. But either way, $959.99 after your Live 25 discount code on your Luxoro 10 karat yellow gold AAA. And your quadruple A is less than 1%, and your triple A is in the top 5%. So it's not like single A is a third, and double A is a quarter, and your double A is a quarter, and your triple A is a quarter, and your quad A is a quarter of the production that comes out of the mine. It's nothing like that at all. You are at the tippy top of the quality. I'm surprised we even put triple A into Luxoro as opposed to our Ileana. I think we might have some Ileanas coming up later on, or are we really just going to be in the Rhapsody world?
I believe we have one Ileana piece.
We might have one Ileana, but those are some of our other internal brands that we have. Rhapsody is our platinum level of design that we have plenty of that we'll get to as we go through the show. I'm Casey Ford. You've been watching. Wow, we're already 24 minutes into the Tanzanite show. And actually, the other thing I keep forgetting, if you follow me on Facebook, and please do, I love to share behind the scenes things. Today I shared video of baby goats that we had in the studio today.
What?
Yeah, we had baby goats in the studio, not with Tanzanite, but for one of our beauty and skincare lines that has been on for part of our beauty gala on our main broadcast this morning and throughout this evening.
Say what?
Yes, I know. Elias like, say what? I missed out on the baby goats? Yeah, you were in here, Elias.
Here is our...
But besides baby goats, I shared a teaser, a 10-second teaser of a music video. A music video that my team, the video team that I have up in the loft area of our studio. Let me back up. We had a customer who loves Tanzanite so much, they wrote a song and sent it in to us. And we were so blown away by it, we said, you know what? It was sent to us a long time ago, but we finally buckled down, got the resources together, and decided that we were going to make a music video based on their song. We finally did it. It has a guest appearance from Taggy on the keyboard. But I want you to write in. I want you to let me know that you want to see the music video, and then we'll share it. So let me know, and then we will share Tanzanite Dreams by Fiona Nova is the name of the song. Oh, I was about to unscrew these earrings, but I realized that they are set just so in their display that I could just pop them out the top, which makes it so much easier. We have some round cut Tanzanites at the center. The total gem weight on these stud earrings is 2 carats, so you get 1 full carat per ear. These are part of our Rhapsody collection that I was just talking about. That means they are set in 950 platinum. That means that all those diamonds, those 24 diamonds, 12 per ear, that you have in your earrings are EF color VS clarity. We only put EF color VS clarity diamonds in the Rhapsody collection. That's what I really love about our designs here and our brands in particular. They aren't just a feeling. They aren't just a thing. We commit to a standard level of quality when it comes particularly to Rhapsody. That means 950 platinum. We don't just say, oh no, we're going to do 800 platinum. We no, what if we just did 18 karat gold? No. Every piece of Rhapsody is a commitment to using the highest quality diamonds and to using 950 platinum and to using the best of the gemstones that we have in our storehouses. And that means quadruple A Tanzanite, the deepest, darkest color available in one of the rarest gemstones out there. In stud earrings, let me show you the backs on these. They are screw-on backs, which is nice because they are not going to go anywhere. They are going to be so nice and secure. I don't want you to spend this whole broadcast watching me demonstrate just how... Come on, there we go. The screw back is off, and you don't need to put them all the way onto there, but I would recommend it. Go a little faster in the other direction. But those aren't going anywhere. They're going to be so nice and secure. And then it also goes through. It also goes through the back of the earring, if that makes any sense. But you can see it. I'm hoping that makes it a little more clear to you. So it has those 2 points of contact right now with the post, with the screwbacks on your Rhapsody stud earrings. Okay, so even I can do the math on this one, although Elias has very graciously put it up on the monitor for me, because your everyday low price on Rhapsody, Platinum, Quad A, Diamonds, $2,000. But I've told you about the Live 25 discount. You're going to enter that at checkout, and when you do, that's going to take your final price all the way down to $1,500. $1,500, meaning you're going to save $500 today on a luxury pair of earrings. You can watch the recording of this live stream later on, but I can't guarantee there will be many left. There already aren't going to be that many if it's in the live stream. We have a live 24/7, 365 broadcast. We just did a Tanzanite Smackdown for 12 hours on Saturday. So this is kind of like, I get the leftovers, but I love leftovers. Because it means that I get to slash the price even lower, because this is the last in quantity of a lot of pieces that we're just trying to move out so that we clear the space in the vault. It's not so much the space, like, oh, how much space could these earrings be taking up? It's more just like it has its location. And we want to clear that location so that we can start putting a lot of our holiday inventory, get our doorbusters in there, get our winter collection ready to go to present you the latest and greatest. But it means I get to slash prices on these things and bring them to you, again, $1,500. But go to your local jeweler. You can try to go to a big box store, but probably the kid working the counter is not going to know what Tanzanite is. Or if they do, they're going to say, oh, I love Tanzanite. Oh, that's one of my favorite gemstones, but we can't get it here. And that's where I think that Shop LC, we're just the right Goldilocks size as a company. If you're any bigger, it's harder to even make the decision to go in on what low of quantity it's going to take to be able to get rough of this quality. But if we were any smaller, we wouldn't have the buying power to get the amazing prices that we do. We wouldn't have the relationships that we have. We wouldn't be able to show up to the mine cash in hand and say, we'll take it all, like we sometimes do with some of our more rare and interesting opportunity buys that we take advantage of and pass the savings on to you. But wow, Rhapsody stud earrings, and I believe we're doing let's call it coordinating ring next. Is that the round cut ring?
Yes.
Round cut Rhapsody ring.
Here she is.
The round cut Rhapsody ring. We'll move right on to that. These earrings were, comment sold 104. comment sold104 to just get that link sent to you into your DM so that you can go to our website and look at the same item details that I'm looking at. It's not an obligation. It doesn't mean that you're committing to buy. It just means that you're going to be able to browse on our website, take a look, see what I see, come to that same conclusion, have the same information, make sure I'm saying everything correctly out here. But we have another little point of, let's call it trust building when it comes to this particular Rhapsody ring, because you're not only going to receive the ring, you're also going to get the accredited this one always makes me tongue-tied. The Accredited Gemological Institute Jewelry ID Report. I wouldn't get so tongue-tied if I didn't talk so fast, but I just talk fast, so sorry. But you will receive your AGI report with your ring. What does it say? It says Rhapsody, Platinum, 950, Quadruple A, Tanzanite and Diamond ring. Gemstone, Tanzanite, shape, round, size, 7.5 millimeter. So it's a 7.5 millimeter in diameter round cut. The 9 millimeter with the emeralds around it, that's coming up later on. But right now I have the round cut Tanzanite with just a pair of diamonds as backup singers, backup dancers, off to the left and the right. Those diamonds, 12 points, so 6-point diamonds per piece. Those are VS clarity, EF color, just as I said. That's the lowest quality of diamond that we're going to place in the Rhapsody collection. And those are some really good... I mean, the color grading scale for diamonds starts at D. There is no ABC. It starts at D, so to know that they're EF, DEF are considered colorless. Just flat out colorless. Meaning you're not going to see any impurities, you're not going to see like little hinges of yellow or brown in them. They're just going to be white and full and clear, and VS standing for very slightly included, which is an amazing grading for your clarity in your diamonds. And just to continue out with your card here, on your Tanzanite, clarity, eye clean, cut, excellent. And it has to be excellent with a round cut. Round cut, very unforgiving. If it's not a perfect circle, it just sticks out like a sore thumb. It's like hanging something on the wall. If it's just off by like a little bit, it just sticks out and it drives you nuts. It's very easy to tell when something's not a perfect circle, and this is absolutely a perfect round. I'm surprised this already starts at our everyday low price. This is another one where we have it on clearance, but we're still going to let you stack savings on top of savings. Everyday low price, $2,400. Clearance price, $1,940. After your Live 25 discount code at checkout, $1,455.55. So for well under $1,500, you're going to be able to take home, again, Quadruple A Tanzanite, a round cut, such a rare cut, 2 full carats, diamonds, and as I said, your 12 points are in your diamonds. The remainder is going to be all of your Tanzanite. Ooh, what was that top one with the photo? I know we can't share the photo, but Cindy wrote a 5-star review, love it, and she even sent out a picture of her wearing the ring. Says, looks exactly as it appeared on TV, so I'm so glad she enjoyed her purchase. I'm so glad she sent in a picture, and that she was so excited that she had to get it on her finger and share that with us. Because that's the thing, too. I can only do so much with these phone cameras. I can only do so much wagging a ruler at a still image on the screen behind me. Once you get this and you open it up from its Rhapsody jewelry box, and you see it in the natural light, you see it even in overhead lighting, candlelight, whatever your situation is, when you happen to open it up, that's when you really get to experience this ring. But then you're still only getting started. It's not until you really get this on your finger and see how it makes you feel, see how it looks, just the way that's going to make you smile, and just how luxurious it's going to make you feel. That's when you've really, finally, gotten to experience Tanzanite. So I hope you dive in. I hope you gift yourself that experience today. Susan W. also wrote in, for my future, it is in the safe at the bank. What she saw, she says what you saw on TV is the real deal. What an amazing price to own. It will be worn rarely, and it will be either a hand down to the next generation, or it will be auctioned off at my passing. Well, I have a feeling it's going to be handed down, because I hate falling into that whole, they're going to fight over it. I think the world's a little better than that. But that's a great point that she makes, in that these are amazing investment pieces for, I'm not talking financial investment, I'm talking emotional investment. I'm talking about having something really rare, really exotic, really beautiful that you can hand down to your children, to your grandchildren, to whomever, because as I was saying, this is a single generation gemstone. By the time it gets handed down to your grandkids, there's not going to be any more Tanzanite coming out of that mine, so they're not going to have this opportunity. They will be able to find Tanzanite on secondary and tertiary markets, but it's going to be as they mentioned, something that passed between different people's hands and is now going up in price because you can't go directly to the source anymore. You don't have places like Shop LC at that point, cutting out the middlemen and bringing these amazing values to you. So that's why I'm so excited about having such a wide variety and range of pieces and prices and just Tanzanites out here. We had a couple Rhapsodies, we had a Luxoro piece, but we're going to dive a little bit back down to a sterling silver circle pendant with some fancy cuts. Some fancy cuts. That fancy cut is Trilliant. A bunch of rounded triangles coming together to form a circle. Don't you love it?
Mm-hmm.
17 Trilliant cuts, 3 millimeter, for a total of 1.5. Well, that's telling me 1.5 carats, but our details are telling me 1.85 carats. Is there some secret gemstones here I'm not aware of? We'll just call it 1.5 to be on the side of caution. We'll just call it 1.5 carats to err on the side of caution with you a round circle pendant. This one does come with your 20-inch chain. This one comes with your 20-inch chain, which is also platinum over sterling silver. Platinum over sterling silver. I know we've talked a lot about rhodium, which is part of the platinum family of metals. But you got your big, hefty lobster claw clasp. If that was a real lobster, there'd be some meat on that one. Nice and easy to operate. Just go right through that little O-ring. We have magnetic clasps available on our website as well. If you want to go to shoplc.com, that just makes some of these easier if you struggle with clasps on your jewelry. That's a nice thing to get. Or call those personal shoppers, as I said, at 888-835-2237. Personal shoppers, 888-835-2237. They'll hook you up. They will find whatever you want and make sure it gets sent directly to your door. So take advantage of that. It's a great service. You're going to see that happening less and less often around the world at different companies. But yeah, just look at the way that it catches the light. Just look at the sparkle on that. I'm going to put a ruler on this as well so you have a better idea of top to bottom. What is the diameter of this circle? You might be asking. Well, the diameter of your circle is 7/8 of an inch. I think that's a great size for this. It's not some ostentatious door knocker, but it's definitely noticeable from a distance. I mean, you can see it right there on my hand from that distance. And I know I got this big old hoop of a wreath on the big TV behind me, but yes. Who else do we have here? We got Debbie joined. Thanks, Debbie. We got some other users following. Thanks for watching me today. I'm Casey Ford. Like I said, I got a music video about Tanzanite I want to share. A song was sent in by a customer of ours. And she made this song called Tanzanite Dreams. And we made a music video out of it because we're fun like that here at Shop LC. We even have Taggy on the keyboard in the music video. So I want to share the music video, but I need you to ask me to play it. I want some interaction here. Tell me to play the music video, and Elias will have it queued up, and we will show you. It's a lot of fun. It's 80s style, a little 80s style video that we just kind of put together because the song had a very 80s feel to it. Ooh, we got some great reviews on this too, like from Claudette, who gave it 5 stars. Very pretty and dainty. She also got earrings that match and can't wait to wear them. That's so great to know. And it just proves too, I don't want to talk too much about scarcity, but we clearly had some hoop earrings that went with this, but I imagine we probably sold out of the hoop earrings. But they still have an opportunity to get the pendant and the chain. So get in now. Everyday low Shop LC price, $139.99. Not today, not for you. You're going to use that Live 25 discount code. And when you do, that takes your price all the way down to $105. Just $105 for 1.5 carats of fancy cut Tanzanites, all beautifully arranged in that circle. I love how the bail is incorporated right into your pendant. They could have just put a little standard bail on there, but I just love how just the chain links right through this. The bail's incorporated right into the design. It's kind of hard to describe because you have this basket of metal, but then as you go along to the very top, there's just a nice, beautiful little gap there to run your chain through. Nice and simple, nice and easy. Thanks for joining, Christy. And yes, you can also take advantage of budget pay on your pendant. And when you do, that's going to be only $21 per month for 5 months, and this will be yours. Budget payments, I mean, I don't even know how we do it. That's kind of outsourced to a separate thing, but no interest, no upfront fees. You're already pre-approved for it, so we're not going to do like a credit check on you or anything like that. It's just available at checkout. Just check the box practically. Just don't forget to put that Live 25 discount code in, that promo code. That's helps me out, that helps you out. That just ensures that you're getting the lowest price that you can on Tanzanite, a single source, single generation gemstone that hasn't been producing for a while now. Where are we going next, Elias?
Our single stone.
Our single stone, our trilliant.
Yes.
Another one with our accredited Gemological Institute jewelry ID report. I like these simple designs. I mean, you know me. I'm gonna say I love the intricate ones. Oh, I love the simple ones too. But there's something to me about a solitaire that doesn't require the backup dancers, that doesn't require the backup singers. Yes, just having your trilliant cut 1.25 carat. This is like a modified trilliant too. Now that I look at it, it's a kind of widened out. 7 millimeters, 1.25 carats, quad A, clean, excellent. Got through that card really quick, didn't I? But there's one more detail I forgot to mention, and I should have mentioned on that previous one. That's my bad, but we're going to correct it right now. The reason that this is so important that this card comes with your ring is that at the bottom here, by my thumb, you can see estimated retail replacement value. This is what you're going to want to take to the bank. This is what you want to take to the insurance. This is what... this is the thing where you don't have to take my word for it. You can trust the Accredited Gemological Institute with it. Because your estimated retail replacement value... Let's see if I can get that to be in focus for each one of the cameras. I'm showing it to my TikTok viewers right now, and now I'm going to show it to everybody on Facebook, Instagram, and so on in our website. You can see that the estimated retail replacement, I suppose that's going to be backwards to you anyway, so I might as well just be reading these. $4,200. $4,200 is the estimated retail replacement value put forth by the Accredited Gemological Institute, and you're not going to pay that. You're not going to pay anywhere near that. Nowhere near that. Our everyday low price at Shop LC is $1,600, but you're going to use that Live 25. That's $400 off your price. That means that you're going to take this home for just $1,200. $1,200 for, I mean, listen to your list of ingredients here. Tanzanite, quad A Tanzanite at that. Platinum. End of ingredients. Do you remember the ice cream commercial with the kids where they would ask the kids to read the ingredients on the back of the competitor's ice cream carton, and it was like, oh, dihydrogen, and you know, the kids couldn't say all these like chemicals that were in it. But then I forget what the actual brand was. I'm not just playing coy. But then it was milk, egg, cream, and you know the correct ingredients. Well, we have the correct ingredients here, and the finest ingredients. You have Tanzanite, trilliant cut quad A Tanzanite, and 950 platinum. That means 950 parts platinum per thousand. So 95% platinum. 5.15 grams as well. 5.15 grams. So that's basically, I mean, let's just chalk up the 0.15 to your Tanzanite and say that we have about 5 grams of platinum. I mean, I can feel it. This is a weighty ring. I mean, I've been wearing this really substantial men's ring, and it's up there too, but we did not skimp on the platinum. I mean, look at how thick the shank is on your ring. Look at that gallery presentation. Look at that basket of platinum that your ring is sitting in, or your Tanzanite is sitting in. Again, $1,200 for Rhapsody. And you can also split this one into your 5 easy budget payments of $240 per month for 5 months, and this is yours. We'll ship it directly to your door. You're going to gasp when you open it up and you look at this. He might get in trouble if somebody else in the household sees this card. $4,200. How dare you spend that much on that ring? You didn't spend anywhere near that. But this is what your estimated retail replacement value is, $4,200. But to think that you're going to be able to get it for just $1,200. We just got the deals today. We just got those Tanzanite deals and your Tanzanite Dreams. Tanzanite Dreams is the name of the music video I want to play for you.
That will do it at the top of the hour.
Maybe we'll just do it at the top of the hour. Twist my arm. I would sure love somebody to give me permission to play it that way. If they're like, Casey, why'd you play that? I can be like, but somebody asked me to play it. They asked me to. I just did what the customer asked me. I was just trying to be helpful. So yeah, please ask for it. That'll help me not get in trouble for being a goofball out here playing 80s style music videos of customer submitted songs. That would sure be great. So no, please ask me to play the song. We're moving on to our Tanzanite bead necklace. 18 inches. I mean, this is unfair. I mean, this is just going to per carat weight knock everything else out of the park, because we're talking 128 carats of Tanzanite tumble polished beads. Yeah, I love these two because they are graduated from the one side here at the very tippy top. I'm going to show you what's interesting about this clasp too in just a moment. They start off nice and small, and then they're going to get larger and larger and larger as you get towards the focal point, which is right about here in your 18-inch necklace. And it is beads all the way from one side to the other. It's not like we just put 20 beads at the bottom that are going to be at your neckline and the rest is just metal. No, this is rhodium over sterling silver. But here's what's interesting. Oh, okay, I see what we're talking about here. This is a really interesting clasp because I'm going to mess this up probably, but bear with me. You got your lobster claw and you got your 2-inch extender here, which probably takes it to 20 inches. But this is more just a little insurance policy because it also has a magnetic clasp. So your magnetic clasp is at your 18-inch mark, but if you wanted to just back that magnetic up with your lobster claw, or if you don't feel like you need the magnetic clasp to help you out and you want a 20-inch, you can just use that lobster claw on the extender for your 20-inch necklace. Or you can use both at the same time, just in case you're a little worried about those magnets or you're afraid that somebody's going to just yank it off. But no, our magnets are so powerful. Let me just check this out. I mean, I wasn't anywhere near it. It didn't feel, oh, there we go. There we go. It's really tricky to get to that point where it's kind of like levitating. It gets to that weird point where it's like it's levitating. Then they come right together here. I'm getting that little weird...
Got it. Knock it out. Play this real quick.
Here we got some little error thing happening on the TikTok. At least something like that. Oh, hey, awesome. Why am I fumbling with this thing? We got video. Of course we have video. But yes, to have this many carats, to have 128 carats of Tanzanite. I mean, the price per carat on this is going to be ridiculous. I know it's different when we're talking about beads, so I don't want to, oh wow, compare this to a Quad A Rhapsody that was 1.5 carats that I just presented. But okay, everyday low shop LC price. Get a little bit serious here. Try to get a little bit serious and probably fail. $270 everyday low shop LC price. You're not paying that. You're using Live 25. When you do, that takes us down to $202.49. Just $202.49 for 128 carats of Tanzanite.
Here's that budget.
And still eligible, even though it's that low, it's still eligible for budget pay. And you're only going to pay $40.50 per month, 5 months, to own so many carats of Tanzanite. And that's the thing too, I'm such a fidgety person. I just love playing little things like this. I could magnetic clasp on and off all day long. It's just so fun to me. But yeah, 18 inches. I'm just going to hold it out here. And again, I love how it graduates. I love how each one's individually tumble polished. So they're not those hard, jagged ones. They're not going to catch or snag on anything. It's so nice and smooth. So easy to put on. So easy to wear. 925 sterling silver with that rhodium overlay.
And that was our sold 108.
This is sold 108. We've been moving along. We're already 8 items in. Well, we're a little bit behind par, so we'll pick up the pace a little bit here. But yes, we have an hour and 10 minutes to go on even more Tanzanite pieces. Ooh, where is this one? I don't think I've seen this design before, and I don't get to say that very often because I have seen most of our inventory, I feel like. Wow. Tanzanite and uncut natural pink diamonds. We're calling this the Botanical Bliss ring. Botanical Bliss. 18 karat vermeil rose gold over sterling silver. I don't see rose gold with Tanzanite often at all. I don't see that often at all, so I'm so glad to finally see it. And you can see all those gemstones around your oval cut Tanzanite in the center. Those are pink diamonds. Uncut pink diamonds. However, let's start with your Tanzanite at the center, because that is still the star of the show. That is a 1.2 carat, 8 by 6 millimeter, gorgeous Tanzanite. 6.5 to 7 on the Mohs. I haven't really gotten around to that. It's not the most interesting thing. It just means it's get a little bit of a bang for your buck. It's other things can scratch it. A diamond can scratch it, but a diamond can scratch everything. It is prong set, and all Tanzanite goes through a little bit of heat treatment. So did your lunch probably. Granted, we didn't bake your lunch at the heat that your Tanzanites are treated with, but all that does is create a little bit more of a uniform color with it. It's basically considered a natural process because that's pretty much what they experienced when they were in the earth. In the foothills of Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania, around Arusha. It's actually closer to Mount Meru, but Kilimanjaro just has the more name recognition. But it's really cool when you're at the mine. You can see both mountains from this little observation area that they've got. It's beautiful. Okay, let me show you a little bit more about these pink diamonds here. They're all prong set, but they didn't go through all the rigmarole with the really fancy fastening with it. It almost resembles, it's not quite, but if you're familiar with pulky diamonds, which are kind of more like sliced diamonds, it's kind of similar to that. It just gives you a more like rough and tumble organic feel. And that's why we're calling this the botanical bliss ring. It kind of does create this sort of floral pattern. And as you can kind of see here, it's a little easier on the TV, but you do have these almost marquise-shaped, almost leaf patterned bezel setting areas within your ring that kind of block off the shapes of what your uncut pink diamonds are going to form, creating that botanical bliss that they're talking about with the design of this one. But wow, really just the quality of that Tanzanite in the center. I mean, I'm not going to try to grade something. I am not actually a gemologist, but I love the color in this one, and I'm almost wondering if this was meant to be in a Luxoro collection, but it's another opportunity for you to get in on a beautiful Tanzanite at an incredibly affordable price. Everyday low price, $269.99. Use that live 25 discount code at checkout, and that's going to take your price all the way down to $202.49. $202.49 for your pink diamonds, your rose gold over sterling silver, and your 8 by 6 millimeter Tanzanite, stealing the show at the center with its beautiful, rich, blue-violet color.
Oh, I like that description. Pomegranate.
Ooh, yeah, Julie gave us a 5-star review on our website. Thank you, Julie, saying delicate pomegranate-colored stones beautifully complemented by the silver setting. Geez, Julie, you want a job out here? You can do the talking. I get so tongue-tied. You can come out here and just say that all day, and you're be everybody's friend out here probably. So thank you, Julie. Love your review. I'm so glad that you're enjoying your ring. I hope you get to wear it out there nice and often, and I'm sure you're getting compliments on it when you do. That's another thing about Tanzanite. People, when you wear this out, people are going to want to know what it is. I mean, Tanzanite isn't the most well-known gemstone quite yet. It's been making a lot of headway, I feel like, in the last several years. I mean, I was at the mine in 2012, so it's like water to me, practically. It just seems like one of the most famous gemstones in the world because I'm always around it. But I'm very fortunate that's not the natural state of things. But when people first get to experience this gemstone, it usually just blows them away. And they're going to ask you, what is that stone? You know, is that a sapphire with the blues? Yeah, it doesn't look quite like a sapphire, though. And used to have sapphires being that big. And then you get to explain that it's Tanzanite. You get to tell them the story of Tanzanite. And I hope I'm doing a halfway decent job of telling it to you in a way that you can then convey on to everybody who's bound to be so curious about your beautiful Tanzanite pieces.
Now we are entering the top of the hour, so
We are getting close to the top of the hour, so we're going to bring out our largest Tanzanite. Our bead necklace, that'd be a big wrist. Well, granted you could double around, but this is going to be your highest carat weight overall, of course, because they're beads. But this is our largest carat weight in a single Tanzanite of the show. And this is another certified and appraised. This is also a Rhapsody collection. I mean, we do not skimp on the platinum in a Rhapsody collection. This is a 7.03 gram ring. I'm reading it off the screen. I'm not that good. I'm not a human scale. Yeah, no, a little more than 7 grams. No, a little less than 7.5. Yeah, 7.03. Yeah, 7.03. No, I'm not that good. But again, this is one that comes with its accredited Gemological Institute Jewelry ID report and following the ring, we also have the matching pendant. But we will start with the ring, of course. With the ring. And let's get that ID report out of the way. I know it's backwards to you, so I'm not going to hold it up there the whole time. Rhapsody Platinum 950 Quadruple A Tanzanite and Diamond Ring. Gemstone Tanzanite Round. It's a 9mm, 3.26 carats. So that's 3.26 carats in that 9mm round cut. Wasteful cut. You lose a lot of rough when you do a round cut like this. You have to do it with a lot of intentionality. You have to know that you have a vision. You have to know that it's going to be part of a breathtaking design, to know that you're going to end up leaving so much Tanzanite of this quality, of this caliber, of this color on the literal cutting room floor in order to make the round. So, we're not messing around when we decide that we're going to do something as exotic and brilliant as a round cut Tanzanite. Eye clean, excellent cut. As I said about the other round cut, it has to be at that point. And then you have Colombian emeralds. 64 points of Colombian emeralds. That's your halo, your second halo, around your Tanzanite. Of course, those are diamonds. As I said, we talked about Rhapsody already. VS clarity, EF color, some of the finest diamonds that we can get our hands on. That's the lowest standard that we're going to put in our Rhapsody collection. We do not mess around when it comes to the luxury and the quality of the Rhapsody collection. It is sacrosanct. So yes, diamonds, round cut. The same applies to diamonds. Round is still a particularly wasteful cut, but actually every single gemstone in this Rhapsody ring is a round cut. But as I said, that's that intentionality. That's that design process. We had some compliments coming from our reviews online about our designs, and we do not hold back, in particular, when it comes to the design of a Rhapsody collection. Round cut Colombian emeralds. And then both of those continue down the shoulders. You have 3 Colombian emeralds on each shoulder, and they are flanked on either side by even more diamonds. This is, talk about Rhapsody. This is a symphony of different high-quality gemstones all working together in an amazingly beautiful design to delight and captivate everybody who sees it. You're going to be distracting yourself the entire time that you wear this ring. People are going to compliment you. The bold decision to take your Tanzanite blue, that deep, vivid violet blue, and then surround it with that deep, rich garden greens of the most sought-after emeralds on the planet. And I didn't even get to the most interesting thing about your AGI report. You know what that is? That is the estimated retail replacement value of $16,500. That makes sense. There cannot be many of this piece. There cannot be many because I don't know how you could possibly manufacture that many. We're showing a lot of sizes available on our website, but that's because I believe we can custom resize based on your order in the first place. So it's barely worth going there. Just tell us your size and we will take care of the rest, because we're talking about that level of luxury. We're talking about that level of quality. Like, this is white glove service. Actually, I wish I were wearing my white gloves right now. Okay, we're going to get to the price and we're going to get to some reviews. Because, yes, we're nowhere. Estimated retail replacement, $16,500. Wait till you hear our everyday low price. $6,000. So we've already shattered. We've already absolutely decimated your estimated retail replacement value by over $10,000, by $10,500 to be precise. But we're not done yet, because you are going to use the live 25 discount code. And when you use that at checkout, you're only going to be paying $4,499.99. Think about that. Under $4,500 for 7 grams of platinum. Call it closer to 6.25 grams, because, oh, that's right, you have 4.22 carats of Tanzanite, of Colombian emeralds, of diamonds. Again, I was talking about the ingredient list earlier, and this is top tier ingredients. just luxurious ingredients in your ring that you're going to love and that you're going to appreciate. But that's not it, because you can also split this into your 5 equal interest-free budget payments of under $900 per month. Just $900 per month for one of the most luxurious rings that I have in the show. It is the largest individual Tanzanite that I have. You're going to see larger carat weights, but those are all going to be like your chip bead necklace, like this necklace and bracelet you can see back here behind me. But when it comes to a single, especially a quad A, luxurious, beautiful, amazingly cut piece, Noreen loved it. Noreen got in on this. Noreen Y. She gave it a 5-star review on our website saying, "Emerald and Tanzanite together. Can you move the calculator to the side so I can thank you? Elias, thank you so much for rating us." Oh, that's what we said. Mm-hmm. She said showstopper, wear it all the time. Now I'm reading our own comments. Oh, that got meta. Yeah, Noreen wrote in showstopper, wear it all the time. Wow. I mean, and I love the different stories that we get from people. I mean, one of the other Rhapsodies, one of the reviews was that, it's at the bank. It's in the safety deposit box. It's in the vault. That it's only comes out for special and unique occasions. And that's perfectly great as well. But then some people, some people don't want it locked up all the time. Some people want to wear it almost every day. And, that's up to you. And once this is yours, you can make that decision for yourself. Do you want to make sure this is kind of the fine china that only comes out around the holidays, that you're only going to wear to that special holiday party or on Thanksgiving or to a wedding or to a wherever or whatever fancy for an anniversary date night? Or are you going to wear that fancy, beautiful luxury practically every single day? But wow, what a piece. What a beautiful piece. And think that it's under $4,500. This one is comment sold 110. Comment sold 110 in the chat on Facebook or Instagram. All that means is that we're going to send you the link in your DMs to our website, our product description page for this piece. So you can see the same details I'm looking at off to the side here, and you can make the decision for yourself. Just check out like you would at any other online shopping experience. Just do not forget to take advantage of that live 25 discount code, because that obviously saves you a whole lot of money. Yeah, actually it saves you $1,500. When's the last time you put in a discount code into a website and managed to save $1,500? That's what you're going to do today when you take advantage of a beautiful 9mm round cut Rhapsody Tanzanite ring. And now we have the matching pendant.
Mm-hmm. Should we do the pendant or should we go into the video?
Let's do the pendant first while we're... Just because the details are going to be so similar and I don't want to lose my pace and then have to kind of start back from scratch and reintroduce all these concepts and numbers.
And this will be a Texas twofer as well, with chain included.
We better include the chain. I don't want... That would be pretty... If we're going to go through the trouble of sending you this level of luxury, I want to make sure it is ready to wear right out of the box. That's why you get this platinum chain. Check a little... Yes, this even has the... I'm never going to be able to show this into the little tiny camera lenses, but yes, I'm looking at the hallmark on this, Platinum 950. Even appears to have a serial number on the back of it. That's probably just for security purposes as well, to make sure it is partnered with the correct piece. Another round cut. Another accredited Gemological Institute jewelry ID report card coming with it. And I think we're talking about a report card. This one, I think we're taking it out for ice cream because of these grades. 9mm round cut, 3.24 carats, quad A, clarity, eye clean, cut excellent. Colombian emeralds, round cut Colombian emeralds, weighing in at 51 points, so just over half a carat. Those are also quad A Colombian emeralds. So the diamonds, 27 points of diamonds. As I said, Rhapsody, we've been there before. VS clarity, EF color, full cut. And this is another estimated retail replacement of $15,500. $15,500 as it is marked. I know it's backwards, but I can read backwards halfway decent, so I hope you can too. But we're nowhere near that. We're already slashing $9,001. A lot of money off of that, because our everyday low price on this one is $5,600. Okay, $5,599.99. I'm trying not to say no. How many times can I say 9 in 5 seconds? $5,599.99 for Rhapsody, for another 9mm round cut. And then at least it's shown me your price after your Live 25 discount. You know what it's going to be? It's going to be $4,200.
What?
Just $4,200 on Rhapsody. Quadruple A Tanzanite, a single source, single generation gemstone that is already pretty much exhausted. Mines are not really operating. There's still people there milling about, kind of searching, digging, looking, but nothing's coming out in the types of quantities that they were back in the day when I was there back in 2012. And, you know, I interviewed Barbara Gessner at the Denver Gemological and Mineral Show in 2021, it may have been by now. It doesn't feel like it was that long ago, but it was early 2020s, let's just call it that. And him being a gemologist, the thing he kept telling me too, you get the natural scientist in front of you and they will never say it's like completely gone. What really happens is, okay, well, there's probably some more down there, but it's like another half mile under our feet. And we're already having trouble pumping oxygen the quarter mile that we're down now. And it's like, okay, there might be some more down there, but at a certain point, you have to stop scraping peanut butter out of the bottom of the jar and admit that it's time to buy another jar. But there is no other jar when it comes to Tanzanite. But yeah, at a certain point, the squeeze just it's not worth the effort. And you're not able to pull what remains in a mine out and then be able to expect to sell it at any reasonable price, because you'll spend $50,000 trying to go down there to get a piece that then you're going to be able to sell due to the low market price that we're establishing thanks to our amazing low shop LC prices. It's not profitable. But yes, $4,200 for Colombian emeralds. I mean, I barely even talked about Colombian emeralds, but look at how they glow in this video along our model's neckline or just along our little form here. Such a bold decision to match that bright, vibrant green with the depths of your Tanzanite, that blue color. Ooh, I'm going to show you the back of this as well, actually, quickly. As I said, I know it's backwards for you due to the mirroring mode on these phones, but you can see the R that we've incorporated into the back of the pendant. We don't always finish a pendant on the back like, well, we always finish a pendant on the back like this, but go look at a bunch of kind of particularly vintage pendants. They don't really bother with finishing it there, but it just makes it that much more smooth. It's going to glide. It's going to be that much more smooth as it rests against your neckline when you wear your beautiful, beautiful Tanzanite Rhapsody pendant. Another 9mm round cut. We talked about round cut. We talked about how wasteful that is as a cut and how, you know, you lose so much rough in the process. But it's so worth it when you do something as cool as they've done with the design. Just that perfect round. I mean, don't just take my word for it. Like I said, cut, excellent. It says it right here on its report card. That's from the teacher. That's not me just saying, no, this looks pretty. That's somebody who has a whole degree, a whole experience, a whole lot more than I do when it comes to grading these things and talking with them and grading them. So I'm so glad to have that card. And again, you receive this card with your purchase. And it has estimated retail replacement value printed right on it at the bottom of $15,500. But you can pay just $840 a month in 5 interest-free budget payments to take advantage of one of the biggest deals of our entire show. And we're coming up on the last 15 minutes of that show. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pieces to get to. So we do not have a lot of time to spare. Actually, I usually get a lot more further behind by now in my shows. So room for improvement, but I am improving. But I just get so excited talking about all these different beautiful pieces of jewelry. But I get a little bit behind on everything. But yes, we'll have to pick up the pace. We do have 2 or 3 more Rhapsody pieces. It looks like we have 3, or at least 2, 3, 4 sterling silver pieces. I'm going to see some gold. Ooh, wait, I keep forgetting. There's more than that because I've been wearing the men's ring. I've been wearing that men's ring.
Here is our next beauty.
Here's our next one. We're going to dive right down into our sterling silver. I know that I want to make sure that we do some pieces that are such amazing affordable price that anybody can own Tanzanite. It's not just for the rich and the elite, although the rich and the elite certainly have access to some beautiful, almost museum quality pieces. But here we have a 2.4 carat. We're calling this the Serenity Nature ring. The Serenity Nature. Couldn't we all use a little bit of serenity right now? That's why I was so glad that, like I said, follow me on Facebook. We had some baby goats in the studio this morning and yesterday, and I think they're going to be back tomorrow morning.
Bye.
Well, did you at least hear them, Elias?
No, I did not.
They're 1 week old, so it's not even like bah. They go bah. This was like bah. It's almost like they almost look like honking the horn of like a really tiny car. And then yeah, they were a little angry because they were hungry. So
Like the half like beep beep.
yeah, like, bah. Like, all throughout you would hear that from up in the loft area. We'd always kind of and we all ran down to the break room while they were trying to bottle feed the goats. And it was really kind of the pick me up that a lot of us needed yesterday. Or what day was it? Yeah, on Wednesday morning. Oh, baby goats. Yeah, goats had like a whole entourage just kind of following them around just because they were goats. Never a dull day here at Shop LC, and it's certainly not dull when you have a beautiful Tanzanite ring like this with 2.4 total carat weight. Those are white zircons, accent stones surrounding your presentation. The 30 round zircons to be precise. Mm-hmm. And we just have a whole bunch of round and oval cut Tanzanites. 18 total, kind of mixed set here. Yeah, it's sort of like oval, round, oval, round, oval, round. So they're kind of staggered. Oval on top, oval on bottom, oval on top, oval on bottom, and of course the round cut filling in the rest of that space. It's, again, like, who would have thought of that? It's such an interesting design. Such an interesting design, and that's why we're calling it the Serenity Nature Ring. And then, of course, along the top, we just have almost like a smile of white zircons along the top and along the bottom. White zircons, I think they're... I love white zircons. They're just an old classic. They're very durable. They have so much sparkle to them. They're not quite a diamond, but they can be quite affordable. I've talked a lot out here about how there's so many white, shimmering, beautiful, sparkling gemstones competing for your attention right now between diamonds, moissanite, zircon, zirconia, crystal. What was the... I mean, I think we even have danbarite coming up. We have all kinds of interesting gemstones, but wow. But white zircons can give you all that flash, can give you all that sparkle, and they can help us keep the price nice and low. And your everyday low price on this ring would be $90, but not today. You're using that Live 25 discount code that me, Casey Ford, have been telling you about all show long. And when you use that code, that takes your price all the way down to $67.49. Just $67.49 for, well, let's get that word. It's actually in a bit more focus. Tanzanite, zircon, silver, platinum over sterling silver to be precise, just giving that little extra shimmer, giving it that little extra shine, using that higher quality metal. But yeah, that's what that means too. It means that everything that touches your finger is going to be platinum. And, what do we got here? Oh, your battery's very low, Elias.
Got it.
And it's showing everybody. So as you can see, your battery is very low. Well, I don't know if it's talking about your PC or me. But this isn't a touch screen. I can't. No.
Oh, got it.
He's looking at the phones. So many things we have to have plugged in and working. And, well, I'm not going to jinx it by saying what usually happens around this time. Okay, we're back at it. The violet blue color of your beautiful, beautiful Tanzanites, $67.49. I mean, is there a better deal than that? To get in for under $75, not only under $100, but to get in that far under $75 so that you can own Tanzanite. And trust me, there's not going to be opportunities like this too far in the future. Go to your jeweler. You might have to go to some like specialty jewelry stores as well. Ask to see their Tanzanite. Ask for the price on their Tanzanite. They're not going to come anywhere near this. And then you say, oh, well, I like it, but can I split it into 5 equal monthly payments? But can you give it to me today? And then I'll just keep paying you? They're going to look at you like you're crazy. But you can do that here. Budget pay, $13.50 a month. I think I spent more than that on kolaches for breakfast this morning.
What?
But that can be your monthly payment, not your today's breakfast payment. On Tanzanite. Tanzanite with white zircon, with silver. And actually, this is another one. This one is sold... 112. So that one's Comet sold 112. And if you go to that one too, we have the same design. If you like the design, but it's just not the day for Tanzanite for you. We do have different gemstones in the same setting. It's probably going to be different pricing on that. But if you Comet sold 112, it'll take you to the same page where you can investigate that for yourself. Or call those personal shoppers at 888-835-2237. and they will look up anything that you so desire and try to get it to you at the best price they can. But we're moving on to some solitaire stud earrings, trilliant cut to be precise, 1.35 carats. 1.35 carats, and this is a really great color for this size in particular. It can be hard for saturation to come through depending on the size and cut and shape of your gems. Just to show you the backs on these are your standard pressure post back, but they come with their acrylic disc backs. And we've talked about this before if you've watched any of my other live streams. It just goes on nice and simple like that. You can see that little metal bearing on the back, and you might be wondering, what's the point of that disc? If you don't care for that acrylic disc, they do pop off with a little bit of pressure. Just boop, a little bit of pressure, maybe use some tweezers, it'll come right off. But the advantage to that, well, I shouldn't have done that. Well, I'm lefty, but I probably look righty because I'm a mirror image for you all. But post goes through, but you see how even just there, I put that earring into this back, and I'm going to just put the other one in a little tighter. But you can see how it's drooping down. It's looking down. It's kind of Charlie Browning like that a little bit. That's the point of the acrylic disc back, and that's already through a pretty firm stand here. And your ear is not, I hope your ear is not as firm and inflexible as this stand is. If it is, then, well, that's between you and your doctor what you're going to do about those ears. But when you put that acrylic disc back on, it gives you more surface area for where the earring connects to your ear, and that's going to keep it facing forward and at attention so it doesn't look like your earrings are tired, because they're not. It's their job to sparkle and shine, not to droop down. So that's the whole point of that, and it just makes it a little more comfortable too because you have more surface area of what's connecting it with your ear. If it's a smaller back, it just means that there's that much pressure going onto that smaller surface area. So that's the advantage of your acrylic disc backs. But anyways, just want to get that out of the way before getting to your price, which is, every other day, $190. But you're using that Live 25 discount code, so that you're only going to be paying $142.49 for beautiful Tanzanites, 1.35 carats of Tanzanites, and rhodium over sterling silver. Rhodium coming from the platinum family of metals, just a little bit of extra gleam, shimmer, shine. Your trillion shape, I love that shape, just the kind of trinity. If you like threes and you like the tricolon is when, the actual term for when people use it in speech, like I came, I saw, I conquered. We will fight them on the air, on the land, in the air, and in the seas, or whatever. When you make a list of three, the term for writing in that style is called tricolon. But this is trillionth cut, but yeah, just, three kind of being that magic number for a lot of people. If that really resonates with you, and these are a great shape to take advantage of. Of course, a fancy cut, a very fancy cut. Oh, and budget pay, 5 easy budget payments, $28.50, just $28.50 per month for 5 months to take advantage of these beautiful earrings. But we are moving on. We got so much more to get to.
That men's ring next.
Ooh, the men's ring. The men's ring. What men's ring? What are you talking about, Elias? I didn't have a men's ring out here. You must be mistaken.
I meant the gentleman's ring.
That's not what I was angling at. Elias, he's like, I mean the gentleman's ring? No, I meant what ring? What do you mean? I had this on my finger when I walked in. No, I'm teasing. I just love this one. This is 10.9 grams. I never start with that, but it's hefty. It is a 10.9 gram ring. And it's a 2.75 carat. We're calling it the Scarlet Sentinel? Okay. Sometimes I don't know who's naming these things. I know there's always those little red flashes in your Quad A Tanzanites, and this is a Quad A Tanzanite, but it's not so red that I would call it the Scarlet Sentinel. I mean, look, I love a comic book movie as much as the next person, but Scarlet Sentinel just sounds like, it probably is, actually. I know there's a Sentinel character, I know there's various Scarlet characters, but that sounds very comic booky to me. This is another one. We have it in a plethora of sizes. I'm seeing 9 through 12 and a half, but when I see all the half sizes, that indicates to me that tell us your size, and we're going to make sure that the ring is sized to accommodate you. Because that's just the level of quality, the level of luxury, the level of white glove service that you deserve when you get a considered purchase like your amazing men's ring. Okay, so that center octagon cut Tanzanite is 2.52 carats. 2.52 carats. So over 2.5 carats of quad A Tanzanite. And then 38 round cut diamonds. To the TV. So you have that octagon shape halo of round cut diamonds around your Tanzanite. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you have 5 additional round cut diamonds on each shoulder. Just kind of brackets framing your beautiful Tanzanite. And just the thickness of that shank. I mean, I looked at this ring and I immediately pointed to it on the display and said, men's ring? And I was just like, yeah, because it just stands out that way. And look, if you like that big, bold look, you don't need to be a man to wear it. You don't need to be a man to wear it, but whew, it is very stately. It is very sophisticated. It's just that weighty 10.9 grams of platinum. Wow. And about
Towards the end.
about 0.4 to 0.5 grams of that's going to be from your gemstones, but that means that there is at least 10 grams of platinum. I mean, just look at what platinum's trading for and how much 10 grams of that. But it's not just like getting a little bar of platinum. It's beautifully finished on the undergallery. That makes it so much more easy and smooth to wear. It doesn't snag on anything. I love the low profile of it, even though there is so much platinum in it, but it comes so smooth to that point, so it doesn't catch on things as you move your hands around all day. I'm working with my hands all day, either at the keyboard or moving things around or fidgeting like I was with that magnetic clasp on our chip bead necklace. So it's really important to me that I don't wear things that really catch on stuff, because I don't want to hurt things with my ring, and I don't want my ring to get hurt by things, and it certainly won't with this. But wow. William T. He took advantage of this. William T. wrote us a 5-star review under our website. Tanzanite man's ring, beautiful, love it. Man, a few words, but it hits right to the point. It's a beautiful ring. I'm so glad William enjoys it. And yeah, just it's a little small for my ring finger, but it fits perfectly on my pinky. Fits perfectly on my pinky. I mean, I just love the feel of this one. EF Color VS Clarity Diamonds. We've talked a lot about the Rhapsody collection and the strict discerning levels of quality that we abide by when we provide a Rhapsody Tanzanite piece like this. But for over 2.5 carats of Tanzanite, for over 10 grams of platinum, for all those diamonds in here as well, for all of that, everyday low shop LC price, $3,869.99. But you're using the Live 25 discount code that we've been talking about all day. And that means you're only going to be paying $2,902.49. So well under $3,000. And man, men's rings, it's kind of like men's clothing. I always hear women kind of complaining how they'll go look at the thickness, like how much more thick and higher quality a lot of men's clothing tends to be. But then they look at the price tag and they're like, oh, no, thank you. And that's kind of how it can be with some of these bulky, in the best way possible, just stately men's rings that do not skimp on the platinum. And like I said, you don't need to be a man to wear it. You just need to love and appreciate platinum and Tanzanite and diamonds. But if you like that thick, big, stately appearance, that look, that feel, go for it. $2,902.49. Or your budget payments would be $580.50. $580.50 per month for 5 months to make this Rhapsody men's ring yours. I believe it goes all the way to 12.5 we can size this one too. So we've got your size. We just do. Just decide what size you want, and we will take it from there to ensure that you have a blast when you experience this ring. And it truly is a ring that you need to experience. Wow, I just want to look at I'm trying to look at the gemstone and the culet of that gemstone through the undergallery of this ring. And man, the clarity is just breathtaking on this one as well. Here, I'll show you the undergallery as well. I know I'll give you a brief flash and a glance of it earlier, but now I want you to really get in there and take a peek. This makes it so comfortable. Just all that platinum, all that extra platinum that we put there. We didn't need to do that, but we do because we care about the details. We care about the comfort. It's not just about how it looks, it's about how it feels, and that ring feels great. But we are moving back into silver. And I just dropped a thumbtack. Which I'm gonna... So I don't stab myself on that. Where can I?
Put it up there.
I'm just gonna pop it over here right now. Trust me, if there's one thumbtack on the floor, I will find a way to like get it between my toes or something ridiculous. So getting that off the set as soon as we can. Okay, now we got the Tanzanite 2-row necklace, 18 inches. 18 inches. I mean, look at that length. I'm gonna double check that with my ruler off to the side, nice and quick, just to make sure. Yep, it's exactly 18 inches. It just felt like it seems so long. I mean, look at the length on this thing. I mean, I'm a pretty short guy, so maybe that's part of what makes it seem so long. But wow, Tanzanite 2-row necklace, and what I love about it too, it's not just 2 rows. It's 2 rows of very fancy cuts. Marquise cut, one of my favorite fancy cuts. Just that kind of flower petal, that leaf, just that 2-sided ellipses, and. Okay, this is going to be kind of difficult to show, but I'm going to show you kind of part of the craftsmanship here. I can hold it out like that, and it stays rigid, kind of like you play that game with like a tape measure if you're trying to measure something that's really long. But then when I flip it, whoop, droop, and from this side, the side that it's going to be worn at, when you hold it up like this, that side of it, it's like liquid. It's like liquid because each link is hinged at the top. Each link is hinged at the top there. So when I hold it this way, they all lock together and stay nice and firm. But then when it's worn the way that you're going to wear it, it's just like liquid. It's so smooth. I mean, you can't do this with every kind of necklace. Most necklaces, so each link, you can see there, is 4 fancy Marquise cut Tanzanites. 4. A lot of places would save money by making each link that big. Then it would be so clunky it wouldn't conform. It would be less pieces to have to manufacture and piece together. But no, we did it in every little branch of 4, just because we put that attention to detail in there. We're not afraid of putting a little extra labor, a little more elbow grease into the manufacturing and the design of your pieces, so long as we know that's going to deliver joy to you. And speaking of delivering joy, we will be delivering 37.1 carats of Tanzanite in your 18-inch sterling silver necklace. It's platinum over sterling silver to be precise. So let me show you this clasp too, because this is also part of that craftsmanship, and it means it's going nowhere. You got your insert box, and then you got your double safety hinge to keep it nice and securely in place. Here's a great detail too. Look at that texture that they put on the clasp. So when you're fumbling around behind your neck, I'm really bad at finding this whenever I do happen to pop a necklace on. I'm not much of a necklace guy, but I'll wear one for your benefit once in a while. Elias always loves to, when I have like a gold chain in my show, ooh, bring it up to me and make sure I put it on. I'm always happy to oblige, but they put this texture in on the insert portion of the clasp. So it's going to be a little bit easier. You're going to feel that along the back of your neck when you go to unhook it. So I like that as a detail.
I would wear this at either wedding event in an all-white suit.
Elias wants to wear this to a wedding event in an all-white suit. I think Elias is trying to distract the bride at whatever wedding he's thinking of going to. But either way, your everyday low Shop LC price on this one is $1,069.99. $1,069.99. But after your Live 25 discount code, that's going to take it all the way down to $802.49. So under $1,000 for 37.1 carats of Tanzanite. How many Tanzanites was that?
It was
254 Tanzanites.
Wow.
250, this sounds like a random number. It's like a Dr. Evil. 5 billion, it's just an obscene amount of Tanzanites to put in anything. Let alone to perfectly color match them. I mean, look, is there one that looks different than the other? Is there like one that's a little dark or a little pale? I don't see one. Do you? It's amazing. I mean, and then they're all that fancy Marquise cut. Another not very forgiving cut. Another sometimes wasteful-ish cut. Not quite as wasteful as a round cut for various reasons. I won't go into the math there, or the geometry, but wow. To perfectly match that many fancy, beautiful Tanzanites. I don't know how we do it. We can't have very many of these. Oh, and then your budget payments. One fell swoop, you can pay it off after your Live 25 discount code, $802.49, or split it into your 5 budget payments of $160.50. $160.50.
Now we do have a matching bracelet. Speaking of matching,
We have a coordinating. Matching coordinating.
Yes.
They're definitely part of the same suite. But there's kind of more of a focal point at the center of your bracelet coming up.
our runner-up in the Tanzanite fashion show.
He's calling it a runner-up in the Tanzanite fashion show. These are also, with the exception, these are all marquise cut as well. I was wondering if we put a round cut right at the center of the kind of focal point of your bracelet here. But no, that's in the center is also a marquise. So just marquise all around, 135 marquise cut. Just and they match in color. The individual size of your marquise are a little bit larger in the necklace just because it's a larger piece. But even the clasp, it's the exact same clasp, but it has that texturing on the insert box that I was telling you about. That's going to make it easier to find that clasp, although obviously with a bracelet, you can use your eyes a little bit more to help you out there than with your necklace. I'll demonstrate that for you very quickly. Insert box, here's your little airline safety demonstration video. Just insert the buckle into the one side, put your 2 safety clasps over the top of it, make sure it is nice and secure and snug across your wrist, and we are ready for takeoff. We're going to take off 25% of the price. Your everyday low price is going to be $270, but not today. Live 25 discount code gets all the way down to $202.49. $202.49. We're within the last half hour of the show. I am Casey Ford. You are watching the Shop LC live stream. We've got an amazing deal on this particular bracelet. And then with your budget payments, take it down to $40.50. Just $40.50 per month for 5 months to take advantage of Tanzanite. Another amazing introductory piece. I know we had a very elegant, very beautiful little elegant set where you could get the pendant and the ring near the top of the show. If you're watching on TikTok, I believe you can go back and look throughout the show. If you go to shoplc.com and click the live stream tab, you can catch my show. You can rewind my show and see what I had at the beginning. If you're interested in any of those other pieces, and I believe on the website, I forgot which side it's going to be on me, but there's a whole little list of everything that's been presented within the show that you can click on to check out their landing page on our website, or the PDP page, as we call it, on our website, and look at the same details I'm looking at myself. I'm cheating. I'm reading all the details that people are that I'm sharing with you off from our website. Oh geez, now he's showing me on my own live stream and the monitor to my side. But wow, beautiful bracelet. Let me do a better job of actually showing you that center focal arrangement there. And I know you can see the design a little bit better in the TV behind me, but I want you to see how it catches the light. And I want you to see how it sparkles. And I've said it before, I'm saying it again. I'm not in the most flattering light out here. It's a lot of big LED panel lighting up above my head. You can probably see the reflection of the lights off my top of my bald head, even if you want to know what the layout is in here. But it's not very conducive to catching sparkle on jewelry. But this sure is sparkling, isn't it? You're just getting those flat light beam reflections. But that's just the light that I have out here. It's going to look so much better when you have it on your wrist, when you wear it out into the sunlight, when you wear it to the beach even, when you wear it to a candlelit dinner, anywhere you can wear it. These gemstones just have a beautiful natural tendency to catch the light and paint with it. Just use it as their own little art medium. I mean, that's what gemstones do. They play with the light. They dazzle the eye. And yeah, to be able to get this many carats, and that's 13.5 carats to be precise, for $202.50. $202.50. For 13.5 carats of a single source, single generation gemstone, considered one of the rarest gemstones on the planet, 10,000 times rarer than diamonds. Diamonds are relatively abundant, so that's kind of it's just everybody wants diamonds. They've been doing a good job marketing those for centuries. So they have a special place in people's heart as well. And some people are still just learning about Tanzanite, and I'm afraid that by the time everybody does know about Tanzanite, it's going to be too late for everybody. These deals aren't going to last. And I know it feels like we've been saying that as a company forever. Like I said, I was in the Tanzanite mines in 2012, and we were saying it then, but it was because that's what we saw then. And then when we sent a film crew out there just in the spring, nothing was coming out of the mine. They did not physically go into the mine because there were some safety concerns. I mean, trust me, I've taken that commute. It's about a 2.5 minute Donkey Kong mining cart ride a quarter mile deep into the earth, and it's a little nerve-wracking. Then you're just down there, and they have to pump oxygen in that deep because it wouldn't naturally be down there.
And we do have a quick studio shout-out from Paula joining us on TikTok. She comments size and cost.
Size, cost. When did that come through? Would that perhaps have been... But it was probably the bracelet, I'm going to guess. And thanks for letting me know that, Paula. I didn't do a very good job of getting to those details. And that's my job. So let me back that up for you. I'll do it for the bracelet, and I'll do it for the necklace as well. The bracelet, it is 8 inches, but we also have a 7 1/4 and a 6.5 inch option on the website. The one that I happen to have in my hands is the 7 1/4, actually. It's a little longer than that. Oh, wait, no, it's...
You have the 6.5. Or no, yeah, you have the 7 1/4.
I've got the 7 1/4. The total length on it's a little more than 7 1/4, but that's because you're going to lose the length of your insert box as it goes in. But we do have plenty of options there. We do have the 8, the 7 1/4, and the 6.5. So those are the lengths on the bracelet, and the length of the necklace was 18, and that's because you got Tanzanites that go all the way around, with the exception of that textured insert box clasp. That's going to be a firm 18 inches.
And we did 202 on the bracelet with the live 25.
And it's $202.49 on the bracelet after you use the live 25 discount code. And we're pulling up the price again on the
necklace. It's $802.
And it's $802 on the necklace. You're welcome, Paula, and thanks for writing in like that. If I don't know what you want, I don't know how to give it to you. So I'm always happy to accommodate. That's what's so great about the live stream. I know we do interact with you for the live broadcast that we do, live 24/7, 365. We're on some cable channels, we're on some local channels, we're on some satellite things, we're on a lot of smart TV devices. But I'm happy to interact directly. Oh, she has a ring already. She says, well, I'm glad you have a ring, Paula. I would love to hear more about your ring, actually.
And I did mention to her our sweepstakes as well.
Yes, and Paula, there's also the sweepstakes. So that's Elias. He's letting you know in the chat all about that sweepstakes. But we do need to get to this ring.
Yes, here we go. It's our 10 carat.
Ooh, okay. We have another. This is another one of our Luxoro pieces. This is in 10 karat yellow gold. 10 karat yellow gold with white diamonds and natural yellow diamonds. Not treated. Wow. To have natural yellow diamonds in this, that's phenomenal. Another men's ring, but again, you don't need to be a man to wear it. You just have to love 10 karat yellow gold, Tanzanite, white diamonds, and yellow diamonds. Excuse me. Yes, you have a 9x7 millimeter Tanzanite sitting at the center. That's a 9x7 millimeter weighing in at 1.96 carats, so nearly 2 carats of beautifully colored Tanzanite. I don't see a grading on this, but I'm going to let its beautiful blue shade speak for itself, because it certainly does.
No, we did have Paula commenting she loves Tanzanite.
Paula loves Tanzanite, and I do too, Paula. Actually, after this one, just because we got Paula interacting with us, we're going to show that music video.
All right.
We're going to show the music video. I'm going to get mad if we don't get to show that by the end of the presentation. We had speaking of Paula who loves Tanzanite, we had another customer who loves Tanzanite make a whole song about Tanzanite, and she sent it into us, and this was months and months ago. But I finally put my foot down and said, I'm making the video content team make a music video for Fiona's song that she sent us. So we made a full music video for her. It's like a minute. It's a minute and change long. And actually, I haven't shown this thing either throughout the day. This you can actually purchase it from the website. But, I mean, we're literally in the book on Tanzanite. Tanzanite, Born from Lightning, by Didier Broadbeck and Haley Henning. Haley Henning was the one showing me around the mine when I was out there in 2012. A fantastic woman. who's so near and dear to the Tanzanite story throughout its limited time in the public eye. Oh, well, who's this? Who's this in the book? Well, it's a little backwards for you, but that's Shop LC Global. That's us. Oh, actually, look at that ring. I mean, it's not the same, but, I see some similar design sensibilities. Actually, I'm pulling this book back out when we get to another one of our pieces, because I'm seeing how much more similar that ring is to the one that's literally in the book. See, I get...
Wow.
Okay, let's get to your price on this one. Your 9x7 millimeter, 1.96 carat weight of your Tanzanite every other day at Shop LC, $1,539.99. But not today. You're using the Live 25 discount code. Available only to the items that I present during the live stream. So after that, you're going to be paying $1,154.99 for 10 karat yellow gold, 4 Tanzanite, 4 natural yellow diamonds, and 4 diamonds. White gleaming diamonds. Another finished undergallery on this one. Makes it so comfortable. As I said, we have this labeled as a men's ring, but you don't need to be a man to wear it. We got sizes 9 through 12 and a half, it looks like. You know, this fits me a little bit better than that other one, quite frankly. The other one was just so big, it absolutely caught my eye. Okay, but then you can also take advantage of our budget pay, which will take your price, your $1,154.99 down to 5 monthly payments of $231. $231 for your beautiful Tanzanite ring. Wow. It's like Tanzanite dreams.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Tanzanite dreams out here.
And here is...
Does that mean it's queued up? Does that mean it's ready to go?
It is.
Okay, so it had a very 80s feel to it, this song. I don't really know how the audio portion of this is going to work out.
I'm trying to synchronize it. I have to do 2 screens. So.
Do you need me to play the audio on my phone and we both hit?
I got it. I think I
Oh,
got
Elias thinks he's got it. Thinks he's got it.
Here we go. Just drag it.
Tanzanite Dreams. If you're aware of our little internal mascot, that she doesn't get to be in too many things. We have an internal mascot called Taggy.
Here we go.
Taggy's on the keyboard in this.
3, 2, 1.
A little off on the sync, but here we got Taggy on the chord. Yeah, it's not totally synced up, but I think you get the gist of it. But no, the reason I want to share it is because I want us to have fun out here, but also just this is how passionate some of our customers are about the product and the prices that we offer. So to know that we had somebody take all the time to write that song, record that song, and send it to us, we decided we want to take the time and the effort to make a little video, just have some fun with it. That was Fiona Nova, who wrote that song and sent it in. And with Taggy did a little bit of a additional keyboard riff for the purposes of the music video, but I just wanted to share that with you. And we're going to find other ways to get that distributed out there. But I said, you know what? This was just finished, and I wanted to show that off. Okay, now what do we got? Now what do we got next after that beautiful men's ring in 10 karat yellow
We're
gold?
gonna do what we had similar in the book. We are gonna
Ooh, okay. I know exactly what you're talking about. I
we're
believe
gonna
this
do
is
the
a...
ring first.
We might call this octagon, but it very well may be an asher.
This beauty queen.
Yes. We're calling it an octagon, but it's so close. Well, okay, I guess technically it's an octagon. A lot of times your octagons are elongated. This one's more of a square. More of a square against equal edges. Of course, with an octagon, they tend to have that kind of parallelogram shape, but the octagon comes from the corners where the prongs securely grab onto here. This makes it a little easier. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, but then you have those corners that are smaller where the prongs go to make sure that your gemstone is nice and snug and secure. But then we surrounded your octagon cut Tanzanite, an 8x8 millimeter. I knew that was squarish. Okay, so it's an 8x8 millimeter octagon cut weighing 2.84 carats. It's a quadruple A. This is another piece from our Rhapsody collection. We've talked so much about Rhapsody, 950 Platinum, EF Color, VS Clarity diamonds. And those diamonds, of course, are baguette cut diamonds, 33 of them to be precise, surrounding your Tanzanite. This is part of our ballerina collection. I'm the one who made the promo when we aired these before we started our fall clearance a bit back. So we have to be down to some of the final the final Rhapsody pieces in that ballerina collection. And I'm surprised that we would have any of the octagon shape left. I just think that's a very appropriate cut and shape for this. And you really need that amazing color when you're talking about a cut that has so few facets, that has such a large table facet to it. The light only has so many ways to bounce when it comes to an octagon cut. So you need to know that you're working with something that has very intense, vivid color to actually accommodate that. So it doesn't look washed out when you give it such an unforgiving cut like that. But, I mean, yeah, I can just see right across that table facet. Your 33 diamonds there. Wow. 33 diamonds, your everyday low shop LC price, $3,339.99. But not today. Not today. You're going to use that Live25 discount code. And when you do, that's going to take your price all the way down to $2,504.99. $2,504.99 for Rhapsody quality, the tip-top quality. The only thing that we have that goes above Rhapsody is our Chairman's Vault collection. But guess what? Our Chairman's Vault collection is a part of our Rhapsody collection. They are all stamped Rhapsody, and they all conform to that 925 EF Color, VS Clarity diamonds. It's just if it's in the Chairman's Vault collection, that means that there's only one. That means that they are one of a kind. And if you saw those, I mean, you would immediately understand why. Those are one-of-a-kind pieces, individually crafted to the gemstone that are set in them, but they are also part of the Rhapsody collection. It's just the most exclusive portion of our Rhapsody collection. But this, okay, and this one is also 6 grams. 6 grams, a total gem weight of 3.9 carats. So that means approximately 5.4 grams of that's going to be, at least 5.4 grams of that is going to be your platinum, your hefty platinum. And that's the thing. I can practically tell which the Rhapsody pieces are just by holding them, just because the density of that platinum and the quality of that platinum is so readily apparent, and just the fact that we don't skimp on it. I just love how it's just sitting there in that basket of platinum, finished along the bottom there too for extra comfort. And your budget payment on this one, $501. $501 for 5 months brings Rhapsody to your doorstep. And we're not going to wait for those 5 months to send it to you. We're going to ship it out immediately. You're going to get it sooner than you think. But you don't need to pay for it immediately. A stunning piece. We also have the matching pendant coming up next, but as we're moving on to that pendant, I'm bringing out the book. I'm throwing the book at you. I'm bringing out the book because we practically wrote the book on Tanzanite. You can actually buy this book. It's on our website. Sometimes we offer it with some of our Rhapsody pieces. But look at that ring. I mean, that's a cushion cut, of course, and I've got an octagon cut. But come on, look at it. This ring is practically in the book on Tanzanite. I mean, here, let me hold. I'm trying to line it up with the plasma a little bit there. Come on. But look at that. Gorgeous. Beautiful. I mean, you can't get more iconic than having your picture, one of the 2 pictures of ours in the book on Tanzanite, can you? So you really know what you're getting. You really understand what's at stake when you take advantage of that ring. And now we have the matching pendant to go along with it.
Talk about a yearbook picture.
Talk about a yearbook picture. Ugh, yearbook pictures. Don't stress me out like that, Elias. I don't think anybody likes to think about their yearbook picture. Maybe you still do. Yep, this one also, of course, comes with the chain. We're not going to leave you hanging when it comes to Rhapsody. We want to make sure it is ready to wear right out of the box with your quadruple A Tanzanite, 3.65 total carat weight on your pendant. That includes your baguette cut diamonds. Oh, wow, I love the glimmer and the sheen and the bail of this one. The bail is just going to give you that bit of articulation. That means your Tanzanite's going to move with you. It's a 20-inch chain. Platinum, of course. little jump ring clasp on there, so it doesn't take up too much space. It's nice and demure, even if that slides around on you a little bit. It's not going to be distracting if the clasp is off to the side. 5.25 grams of 950 platinum. It's an 8x8 millimeter quad A Tanzanite at the center, weighing 3.3 carats. 3.3 carats in your Tanzanite. And then you have 24 baguette cut diamonds weighing 17 points. Everyday low shop LC price, $3,069.99. But we're going to take that down. Well, you're going to take it down using your Live25 discount code, and then you're only going to pay $2,302.49. $2,302.49 for platinum, for diamonds, for Tanzanite. That's what we're doing here today, everybody. We got Tanzanite Dreams. You heard the song written by Fiona Nova. You saw Taggy on the keyboard. We're having fun out here, and we're bringing you luxury. We're bringing you some amazing luxury. And by the way, this one budget pay, 5 easy monthly installments, no interest, no fees. We're not going to do some credit check. We're not going to make you do some application. None of that stuff. You're just going to be paying $460.50 per month for 5 months. And we got the...
Got it. I'll get that real quick.
Got it. I did it. I'm learning some of what I can do on the side for our TikTokers. It made me do a puzzle for some reason. I still don't know why, but... Wow. I believe that was our last Rhapsody. Oh, no, I'm mistaken. We have some earrings in Rhapsody, but that was our last Rhapsody pendant and our last Rhapsody ring. But we are moving on to a ring. We're going to follow it up with a matching pendant. We are in the last 8 minutes of the show, so we're going to speed it up here to make sure that you get at least a peek of everything. Tanzanite multi-gemstone daisy floral ring and with vermeil yellow gold over sterling silver. Total gem weight on your ring is 2.2 carats. We've got sizes 6, 7, 9, and 10. We're out of the 5 and the 8. 6, 7, 9, and 10. Ooh, and these are Orofino rubelites, are these pink gemstones that you see surrounding it. It's an 8x6 millimeter Tanzanite in the center, weighing 1.3 carats. Then you have 8 Orofino rubelites. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I love what they've done here. Again, we're talking about that attention to detail. This is vermeil yellow gold over sterling silver, but look, the prongs holding in your, what are the white,
we are doing zircon.
Okay, white zircons. Our white gemstones here are white zircons. You got your halo white zircons, but all your white zircons are held into place with white metal. So it's either going to be an additional 18 karat white gold vermeil over, or it might just be the sterling silver that is the base, the main metal of your ring, holding those in place. But then we flashed the prongs holding in the rubelites with what appears to me to be, could it be a rhodium? I'm not sure which metal it is, but we've done a quick flash on the prongs holding in your Urufina rubelites. By the way, one of the most rare and exotic and famous of the tourmalines, to give you a pop of pink color to complement the deep blues of your Tanzanite at the center. And again, look at the flash of that. Just want to see that. I want to show you how that plays with the light a little bit, even the not so flattering light of this studio here. But $260 is your everyday low price on this ring. But you're going to use that Live25 discount code. Just type Live25 as your promo code at checkout to take advantage of that additional savings, which will bring your price down to $194.99. To get this ring under $200, absurd. I mean, that's just absurd to me, quite frankly. Another great way to get in at what I consider a very introductory price. And if you don't want to swing that today, your budget payments would only be $39 per month for 5 months. No interest, no fees, no credit checks, nothing fancy like that. But we're moving on to the pendant, the matching pendant, perfectly matching pendant. This is also the daisy floral pendant with the 20-inch chain. Chain is included. It's going to be more or less the same details on this one. With your white zircons, with your 8x6 millimeter 1.2 carat oval cut Tanzanite at the center, your 8 Orofino rubelites, your 30 round zircons. It's wow, it's over half a carat. It's 52 points of Orofino rubelites. Like I said, those pink, rich, rare tourmalines that you've got with your flashed prong setting and the white metal prongs holding in your zircons, and your yellow gold vermeil over sterling silver prongs holding in your beautiful 1.2 carat Tanzanite. $240 everyday low price on this one at Shop LC. Using the Live 25 discount code gets you down all the way to $180. Just $180 today. Was there a certain option there as well, Elias, that we need to get through? Yes, there's one more option we need to get through on this one. I know there's not a whole lot of time, but you can also bundle this ring and this pendant together. That's easy. This one is comment sold $121 for the pendant, and it was comment sold $120 for the ring, but whichever one you want to comment and get the link to, you will see an option to bundle these two together. And when you bundle them together, not only are they both eligible for that Live 25 discount code, you're also going to get an additional 10% off savings for having bundled them together in one fell swoop, bringing your total savings up to $162.50, meaning that you can own your pendant and the ring for $337.48. So for under $350, you can have a matching, beautiful suite of Tanzanite with Urofino-rubellite, with white zircons, sterling silver, 18 karat yellow gold overlay. Wow. I mean, your daisy floral collection here. But we have two more pieces to get to. Just two more pieces to get to. So, again, you can always rewind the show. If you can, is there a way to watch my show in slow motion, Elias? So then maybe I talk at a reasonable rate, and then people understand what I'm saying.
Maybe they watch it through TiVo.
Maybe they watch it through TiVo, or try listening to me. This actually explains a lot, Elias. I've started listening to podcasts at usually about 2 times speed. And I think it's got me talking at 2 times speed as well, because that's what I listen to things in these days, because there's just so much information out there.
We do have a quick shout out to Noreen, who commented 120.
Noreen commented sold 120. Which one was that? Was that our...
That was our Tanzanite pendant and ring combination.
Ooh, the Tanzanite pendant and the...
Yes.
That was the ring. So... Excellent. Hope you like what you see when you get to our product description page, Noreen. Thanks so much for commenting. And now we're moving on to, look at the size of this one. I mean, I'm going to stand all the way back here, and you can still see the shape of all these Tanzanites on my finger. That's because you have 6 full carats of Tanzanites. Fancy cut Tanzanites. There's a marquise right there at the center. There are some trilliants I see. There are some pear cuts. Oh wow, I think this might actually be all.
Pear, we got round, and we have... Yeah.
And there's Okay. I'm going to have to give you the tour here. 64 round zircons. Mm-hmm. And those are those kind of chevron style borders that happen between your main... I mean, just this part here, just that center marquise and those Tanzanites, that would be a ring. That would be a ring. A super substantial, beautiful, amazing, get compliments every day of the week ring. Then, it's like we put a second and third ring at the top. Almost like a wedding set, but yeah, we have this river of white zircon separating it from pear-cut Tanzanites at the top and bottom. I mean, again, there's 6 full carats of gemstones in this. Your everyday low Shop LC price is $179.99. And don't you believe it? For this type of look, for how regal this is, for how stately, I'm going to put a ruler on this, is 1 1/4 inches from top to bottom. 1 1/4 inches from top to bottom. I mean, yeah. I mean, hold up a ruler and look at that, and imagine that on your knuckle. And here's the thing too. I want to make a point of showing you the shank on your ring as well, because it's not like it's bold back there, so it's going to be nice and simple. Look at how it just kind of sits there in the crook of my knuckle, so it's still nice and comfortable despite having such a huge presentation and being this shield on your finger. Yeah, your knuckles can be real safe with all these gemstones and precious metals protecting it. But yes, $180 any other day of the week. But you're watching the live stream with me, Casey Ford. Live 25 discount code, $135. Takes it home to you. Delivered directly to your doorstep, delivering joy. I can see we got the DeJoy hallmark stamped right into the band there. DeJoy is just an abbreviation of our slogan at Shop LC, delivering joy. but we didn't want to deliver all the way across the entirety of your band, so we went the joy. So kind of a silly, silly sound, but we're a little silly here. Like I said, we just shared the Tanzanite Dreams, the music video with you, but wow. Amazing deal on this one. I mean, it's about as big of a look that you're going to get on your finger without diving into those massive Rhapsody pieces and to be able to take it home for such easy payments. Don't miss that one. But we do have our last Rhapsody presentation, and our last presentation of your Tanzanite Dreams show, and it is a pair of Rhapsody earrings. A pair of Rhapsody earrings, but here, I got the AGI card, the Accredited Gemological Institute Jewelry ID Report. These are 6mm rounds, quad A color. Total carat weight on the Tanzanites alone is 1 carat 84 points. They are eye clean clarity, excellent cut. Then your diamonds, 36 points of diamonds. VS clarity, EF color. Estimated retail replacement value, $6,650. Not today, you know we're nowhere near that. Actually, this is one where, I know we're out of time, but I'll get through it quick. Regular price, $2,669.99, but it was already on clearance. We put it on clearance by, I'm surprised we even took it that low for clearance. We went from $2,669 to $1,883.05. I'll contribute the nickel on that price. Jeez. But then you can still stack your live 25 discount code on top of your clearance pricing, which is going to take it all the way down to $1,412.29. Let me actually show you these earrings. They're just kind of standing into this bust here because, but I mean, look at that color. Look at what those diamonds are doing. Look at them do their job. Good job, diamonds. Sparkling like that, being all pretty. 2.2 carats, total gem weight. The backs are, as Elias so politely informed me beforehand, because I would have been scrounging around looking for them. These are screw backs, just like the other Rhapsody earrings were. A little more delicate, but then again, it's going to be that much more secure because we want to make sure that once these are in your ears, they are staying in your ears until you want them out, and I don't think you ever will want them out. But yeah, just that nice and secure screw back. And that post is going to go right through at 2 points of contact near the front and also at the back of the earring to make sure they're not going anywhere. They're nice and secure. And look at how we even finished the backs of these earrings. I mean, I know why we do that on the ring. I know the benefit of that, and there's a benefit to the earrings too, of course, but just all the work that we put into it. That's more platinum that we had to use. It's just wild to me. Beautiful earrings. $1,412.29. I love the scalloped edging around this. I love how, I mean, it's not the bail, but what would be a bail if it were a pendant? You got your 2 extra diamonds right there. I love the clarity on those diamonds. Beautiful earrings. And budget payments, $282.46. Thanks for watching me. I'm Casey Ford. We've had some Tanzanite Dreams was been able to share with you. Thank you for spending your time with me. It's really the greatest gift that you can give to anybody, so I'm thankful that you decided to spend it with me. Actually, I'm going to be back on the live stream tomorrow morning. I almost never do the morning show, but I usually don't want to do the morning show because I'm not a morning person. But the reason that they talked me into it is actually a really good one. I'm going to be here with Manvi from Colarte. She is a designer. She has a show this evening on the main broadcast, but she's a designer that we met out at JCK this year. She's an award-winning designer. Generations of her family have been working in the jewelry industry. We're so proud to carry her award-winning designs here at Shop LC. I'm just going to be so grateful to have somebody else out here to talk to besides me running myself hoarse, talking on my own the whole time. So I'm so excited to spend the morning with hopefully you and with Manvi, showing you some incredible Colarte design.